Well, of course, nothing ever is as easy as it looks. So what's going on with this 010O? Well, let's take a look here. Of course, the magnet's sticking everything out. If you could look at that worm, you can see it's kind of worn down, which is, I don't know, is that real or am I imagining it? I don't know. Maybe this is a kit bash, and unfortunately all this handling, like this piece fell off. I'm not even sure where it was. So I'm going to have to see where it came from, but that's just cosmetic. So the real problem with it is this. Another piece broke off. All this handling. Okay. The problem is this is not meshing onto that. See, if I push it in, it does, but a lot of times it just slips off. So how are we going to do that? I think the only thing that we can do is remove this, get to the bottom of that motor bracket, file it down so that the mesh is tighter. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, this piece I know came off. Okay. That's what happens sometimes. You look at something, you don't look at it for a while, and you go, uh-oh, what is going on here? All right, so let's remove this. This is the makeshift cover, which almost fixed it till we found that it flexes a little bit too much. And that extra, although flexing can be good, the bad part about it is, get out of there. That magnet's pulling everything. It's like a black hole. Okay, now we have to we're going to leave this on so that it doesn't, we're going to bend it back. That's the advantage of the flex. We want to get this motor off. Oh. And again, there's nothing wrong with the motor. This is brass. Well, that's good, because if it was steel, I mean, it looks like it's brass. It may not be. I hope it's brass, because if it's steel or iron, it's going to be attracted if I file it. It looks brass to me. Now we could sand this down or file it down. Yeah. See how shiny it is? Now, what are we trying to accomplish? We're trying to make the angle of the dangle go a little further down. If we pull this up, that's going to lift that up. So that is no good. I don't want to mess with that part. That could be it. Now, amazingly, this piece, well, finally this thing is totally free. Let's take this off. It looks like something made in Mordor. The black and the red, like it was forged by the orcs. Looks like something the elves would have made. A little nicer. So this is clearly yeah, we got to file this deeper. This is not allowing any of these holes to line up. Yet the incredible thing about this is, talk about a mystery. If you line this up, which is the jig that made it, see, that's two holes match up perfectly. Right? Now this one is just wide open. That's the difference. This is wide open. And then this one matches. That's the last one that matches. So I should put, I'm going to do this. Everything here is no good. Right? And we know that's no good from here. All right, we know that. So this is a hole that's supposed to work. When we line this up, point is these holes are in here, but they may be out of place. When you line these two up. These are good. Right, so what's wrong? Why is it that when we put this piece, that lines up, that lines up, or does it? Oh, so these holes both don't all work. If you can get that one to work, then these are iffy. How crazy is that? In other words, you line that one there, only this one works. So that one works. That one might work. This doesn't work. If you get that one to work, yeah, so these holes are somewhat flawed. The best is to get one of them to work. We're going to have to pop this through. All right, we'll be back. Okay, we reassembled some parts of it, but we have not put in the critical motor mounting. The motor mount main screw is here. That keeps the motor from moving around. But the secondary one keeps it tight to this gear, which you could see. Even though the motor's there with the worm gear, this is not tight at all. So we want to see now if we have any life in the motor. Why is that happening? Oh, things are getting strange. Okay, perfect. The light works too. You can't see it, but all right. That's just this not connecting to that. That's not that important right now. The problem is that you could see the motor spins, but it's not engaging all these wheels. Put these 3 bolts in. We put that bolt in. We have the brass piece here, and we're hoping to use 3 of the holes. We're hoping to use this hole, this one, and this one for screws. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, it looks like it should fit, man. But will it? A slip like that could be fatal. Not to me, but, you know, to getting this thing on. You know, I could have just busted up the side rods. Now, this is critical. Yeah, that's no good. All right, what's happened is it's impacting the motor shaft. I think that's why I had that little washer there. Or the nut. Let's see now. Still slips. See, that just slips. Now I'm hoping that's what's going on. Is it because I had to loosen it because this bolt is too long? If I tighten it with this nut taking up that much extra space, that'll be just right. Let's look inside. Oh yeah, there's a space there. Good. Oh. Let us see. I'm busting pieces off here left and right. Just too much handling. You know, sometimes very strange. Why is this happening? Don't know. This is one peculiarly strange loco. See, it popped up. Well, I may just have to replace the motor. Not because the motor's bad, but this worm thing, it just doesn't want to go with it. Yep. We're going to try one last time. Ho-ho! We got 2 bolts in, one with a nut, one with the washer we made before, and a piece of tape, just to keep it from not putting too much pressure. And she works. Now, she worked before upside down. Smooth. This is holding the motor in. And this part of the brace looks pretty good. Here's another brace I was making. This is like in between steel. I'm going to save this. And I'm going to save that crazy one that I made, because that was pretty darn good. Just a little too flimsy. I learned a lot. Now, because we want to go for the gusto, you see, it's not easy. It's not automatic. Putting on some of my red delicious lithium. I forgot what channel that was. It was Elite 184 or 194. That guy is a magician. Very nice fellow. Very helpful. I was afraid about using the lithium, and he said, don't worry about it. And I also want to put a little label. I know it's a little thick, but I lost the cap. Hey, I found it. All right, let's see. Is it lighting? You can't see it, but I can. Yep. Do you see a little smoke come out of there, or is it my imagination? Well, it looks pretty good. Now, this is 102, label 102. Oh, this is what I want. This is 10. I think this is 108. You can see it's lighter. See? 102. What is this one? Yeah, this is an old 102. Wow. I want to put, can't leave well enough alone, right? Let that go in that way. Put that right on the motor thing. Can't leave well enough alone. That's me, all right. Okay. Boy, George, I think we've got it. All right, now we put on this to hold the tender tugger. That's the, let's just see here. Something shorting. Something with this wire. How weird. Just worked. This is another Frankenstein locomotive where like it wants to stay dead. I'm not really sure if this is shifting because these are the wheels. Right. And they're not touching this. But let me think about this. Right, it wouldn't matter. It's these wheels if they touch it. If they touch it, and they're all separated. Let me see if this wheel touches, if that. Nope. Hey, let's put it on the track and hope. All right. Now, as it would have it, every time I keep fixing this, something else breaks. So 4 detail parts broke off. That I could deal with because it's relatively easy. But when I put the drawbar back on, apparently I put it on upside down, nobody tell really, and it was just suspending the front truck of the tender. So I flipped that, and then that worked. Okay, that's great. Then, right before that actually, the one of the main bolts on one of the driving axles started coming out. So, it all sorts of weird things. But you know what? After all that, Now, because of the main bolt there, I got to be careful. It seems like it really wants to work now. But I got to double check the bolts. You know, see, that's the thing. It's on a, it's on the wrong track for this one. Let me shut this power off. And, let's put it over here. Let's see. She's not going at all. Just moving another train. All right, we're going to let that one stop. Shut that off. Oh, now she wants to go. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing here with this. And the lights. Where's the light? Where's the light? There she is. Oh, come on, come on. Ah, I'm stuck. Where are we going? Oh. I can't tell if she's going because of that other train. I think she died. Yeah, I can't hear it. Hold on. Let me take this off momentarily. I'll put it over here. Kind of safe. Out of the way. Got a lot of juice on there. It means a lot of dead spots for an old locomotive. Oh, she's all the way over there. Right there, tapper with a long-term, long-range tool. I don't think so. She's clearly out of range. Damn. I have one of those tools. That's what I'm supposed to have them here for. The long range. The long range tool is not in range. I wish these dinosaurs would earn their keep. You know, I'm supposed to do something. Go over there and get the train for me. That would be nice. Or he's not listening. Imagine he did. That would be something. I'd be an instant trillionaire. Everyone coming to see my miniature dinosaur. Then again, birds are miniature dinosaurs and nobody's paying attention. They're eating them at Kentucky Fried Chicken. All right, so does not look like I have a tool. The only thing I can do, I gotta walk to the other side of the mountain. The other side of the mountain. The other side of the mountain. And you want a big layout? This is what you get. Unreachable, difficult projects. With special flags. I haven't run that train up there in a long time. Wow, this is crazy. Turning on lights so I don't kill myself. Do you have this plugged in? No. Almost there. There's the train. There she is, right there. It's not the loco, it's the dirty track. Again, it's not dirty for the modern train. So I'm going to leave you with that on the back end of the tunnel. I think she's a success, though. All right. Thanks for watching. Hey, she's going. I don't know where the cars are. Oh, yeah. No, she's on the upper level. She's highballing it. Hey, we don't want it to crash. Hey, that's a success. Have to test her out later for the repairs, bolts, things getting loose. But she looks all right on this side with all the side rods. They are intact. See that center bolt? That's there on that one. Let's see on the other side of the farm. But you know, there's some for every success, though, they're not always a success. Uh-oh. Oh, is it there? Yeah. Or did it pop off? I can't tell. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look at that up close. Looks like the bolt is gone. I hope not. Well, let's see.